Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Coach Rock here from Revenge Basketball, and in today's video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you might not be shooting as well as you could be shooting. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing is targeting. This is something I really like to focus on with my players because, number one, not too many coaches or trainers teach it, right? Everybody is always focused on the actual physical form, and your form should look like this and this, and don't get me wrong, you do want proper form. It's kind of like with a golf swing, right? You don't want to just swing any old way. Like, you do want a solid form, but I think all that, it doesn't matter how good your form is if you're not good at targeting. Whereas if you're great at targeting, you don't have to have perfect form. In fact, there is no such thing as perfect form. Everybody has a different form. But one thing you'll realize or you'll notice with the greatest shooters is that they do a great job of finding their target usually before they even catch the ball. They'll be able to find that target and just shoot, and they're already focused. So targeting is very, very important, which a lot of players don't even focus on. Like, they don't even know it's a thing. And growing up, I had no idea about targeting. Like, yeah, I knew, oh, you should find a spot on the hoop, but nobody really ever trained that. I think I had heard Ray Allen say that he focused on the back of the rim or something, and I was like, oh, wow, like, that's something I never heard before. So we're here. First start here. And find your target. All right, front of the rim. The thing that I like to tell players, they ask you, do I focus on the front, the middle, or the back of the rim? And the thing I always tell them is it doesn't matter. All you need to do is focus on the middle of the rim. And then choose, well, it does matter. Choose the front, the middle, or the back. But it doesn't matter which one of those you choose. All that matters is that you choose one and you stick to that one. Personally, I like to choose the front of the rim, just because I can literally see that target. I don't really like focusing on the middle because the middle is like, there's no thing there to like find. It's just kind of a imaginary target. Whereas the front of the rim, I could actually focus on that part of the rim where the net is being held. And this is also where Stephen Curry said he targets, is that front of that notch in front of the rim. And then all you have to do is get the ball over that spot. All right, so but if you like focusing on the middle or you like focusing on the back of the rim, which some players like focusing on the back of the rim, it's not bad either. It's just focus on one of them. And then every time you shoot, when you're practicing especially, you need to be focusing on that, because it's something that you have to build this memory, this muscle memory, and kind of it has to become a habit where every time you catch the ball, before you think about anything, it's where's my target? All right, where's my target? Where's my target? I'm trying to find that target, if possible, before I even catch the ball. The longer you focus on your spot, the higher your percentage will be. So let's say if I catch the ball and then I look before I shoot, that was very, very short time being focused on that target. Now, if I'm able to find the target before I catch the ball, that extra split second does a lot for increasing your percentage and helping you be a more accurate shooter on the court. All right, so find that target every time, and then you just try to hit around that target, right? You're just focusing on it, and you're not always going to nail it exactly, but when your target is so small, it gives you some leeway. You can miss a little left, you can miss a little right, and it's still going to go in. That's the key right there. That's the first part, is targeting. Now, the next thing is holding your follow through. I think this is something that all shooters kind of forget to do sometimes, just because we kind of get in the flow of the game. And I remember one thing, I remember Kevin Durant, this was like 2 years ago in the playoffs when he was still on Golden State, and he was shooting lights out, and they asked, like, is there something you're doing that's making you shoot so well? And he like joked about it, and he's like, nah, y'all want a real answer? I'd probably say it's because I've been holding my follow through. A lot of people don't realize, you know, how important holding your follow through is, but it's very important. I see players all the time, they catch it, they shoot, and then they shoot like that, and they pull their arms back. Sometimes it looks cool, right? It looks cool to become able to come off a pick, shoot, and then pull your hands back. But And yeah, because some of the great shooters like Trae Young, he's good. He's known for doing that sometimes. Other players do it when they're feeling hot, like they're in the groove and they just fling it up. And it does look cool. But when you're trying to be a consistent shooter, you really need to get into these habits of doing things properly. Targeting and following through, I think, are two of the most important things that a lot of players completely ignore. So we're here, I'm targeting and I'm holding that follow through until the ball gets to the rim. All right, every time, try to have your elbow like around here, like you want your elbow like above your eyebrow. Hand, they call it in the cookie jar or the gooseneck, whatever you want to call it. Offhand, you want your offhand up too. Some players like just holding one arm. Sometimes I like just holding one, as long as you have your shooting arm up, because that's really doing all the work. Your offhand isn't really doing that much, so you don't have to hold that up. But I would say whatever feels better for you. Sometimes I like holding the offhand up because it helps me, what I like to call, frame the basket, where it's like, if I'm taking a picture of the hoop in my follow through, it's like you want to have that frame. So you want your left hand or your offhand to be to the left of the basket, and you want your shooting arm to be above the basket with your fingers pointing down on your target. And that's where you want your follow through to be. So focus on targeting, follow through. And the last thing we're going to talk about is being ready when you shoot. Usually this is built, like I want to keep saying, you have to build good habits. So being ready when you shoot is not catching the ball, bending and shooting. Being ready is already being in a shot ready position. As soon as you catch, you are shifting that foot forward and you're going up. That's one way to instantly improve your release time. So instead of going here and shooting, notice how long that took. Instead, I'm already ready, boom. And it just feels more natural anyway. When you're already bent, you'll be able to get a quicker release, get more power out of your legs. You'll be able to shoot further out, quicker release. Just a ton of benefits of being ready to shoot. So again, it's not this, it's boom, ready quickly. Okay, so those are the 3 tips that if you focus on those. Notice I didn't say anything about where should your shot pocket be or what your feet should be. Those are things that you'll figure out, whatever feels comfortable for you. I guarantee that if you focus on targeting, follow through, and being ready when you shoot, your form will naturally kind of take care of itself, because you're going to find a form that is most comfortable for you, which again is important because there is no such thing as perfect form. I think all that will take care of itself when you work on these 3 things. If you found this video helpful and you are looking to take your game to the next level, definitely check out our free training at the link down below, or just go to revengebasketball.com/YouTube. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up for me. Comment below, let me know what else you need help with, anything, you know I got you. Last but not least, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Until next time, I'll see you then.